playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. To get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a game can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
1st and 10 play coming up. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown here. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First play looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Missouri.
Crucial third down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Oh, what a grab! The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Takes off in a bootleg. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Oh, I just love this call here by the offensive coordinator to give this quarterback a chance to get out on the edge on the bootleg. He can either run it, utilizing his legs, or here, he used his arm to pick up the first down. Great job.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Mizzou, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. He keeps it. QB draw. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To the air, it's Manning. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The back's got it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. And the same runner's got it again. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking downfield, it's Rayner. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Joyner. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Ball handed to the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to run it. It's Hardy. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Rayner. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down out of 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll run it to the left. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Missouri. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. They'll test the right side here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Running back has it on a screen now. An important 9 yards gain there brings up just 3rd and 1.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's Manning. That's caught. It's Hudson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. QB bootlegs here. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. To throw, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Really trapping for a sack. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Hand off to the right side. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Makes it second and medium. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here's the second down play. Behind the line, it's Manning. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. To throw, it's Rayner. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
1st down and 10. Looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. What a catch! Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Manning. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
UAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to first down.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains at 4 after the miss. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. And the pass falls incomplete. The final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Jones. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball. The whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. Fighting him off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 and 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Back to pass. It's Manning. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking for some space. It's Joyner. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Also out of bounds close to the end zone. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kurt, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back. It's Rayner. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Takes the handoff. It's Jones. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it to the right side. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Now it's second down here. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Now And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. And he keeps it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
And the Red Raiders are going to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Now the important point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Grinding away on the ground. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To the air. It's Rayner. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to just run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Missouri now in the red zone. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Points in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. Still no answer for this offensive machine. It's an easy job for the play call, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Manning. Cut quickly.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle made after a big gain.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Red Raiders will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense is still clicking.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Leaning on the run game here. Picks up the force, looking for more. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Takes the toss and heads left. Touchdown, Mizzou. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Dropping back, it's Manning. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kurt.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Tries to get it to the running back. The pass ball is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Hudson. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.